Dynasty. Dynasty.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me turn. Where is it? Where is it? Damn it. There it goes. All right. We're not doing no stream raiders today. No stream raiders today. What's up, y'all? I hope everybody's doing good today. And let me move this over here. We're going to move the chat over here. Moving that over this way. And we are in here. We about to get some stuff started, yo. We about to get some stuff started. There we go. And we are about to talk about something that's very interesting and very important. And I just wanted to address this with everybody. I was chilling with HipHopGamer in his stream, and he did his video titled let me get the title right, because we not gonna do this today. we not gonna screw up too much. Why top gaming journalists can't be black, you know? And that's a good question. It's a good question. You know, I was in the chat talking about it, and I was just listening to him go, listening to him talk. And it inspired me to do my own response. And as you can see by the title, I'm not saying that we can't, right? The answer is we can. It's 2021, and I really feel that at this point we really need to understand that the race issue isn't as big as an issue as people are making it out to be, right? There's more of an issue. There's different issues at play than just race. I'm just gonna say that right now, right? And because if I were to open up a tab right now and say top gaming journalists, right? If I were to open up this tab, and I'm gonna show y'all this tab, right? Matter of fact, let me take off stream raiders, y'all, because I was on Twitch. But anywho, because if we look at top gaming journalists, right, I see several problems, right? One of them is somebody who doesn't need to be considered a gaming journalist. And y'all know who I'm talking about, and that's Anita Sarkeesian. She's been a bane in gaming side for fucking years, right? The problem that I'm having with these so-called gaming journalists is not the race. It's the fact that these so-called gaming journalists don't game. Some of them do not have, especially the big ones, they don't have any gaming experience. If you know, or if they do, it's basic at best. And all it is a way for them to shoehorn in some drama, or shoehorn something in that doesn't make any sense, right? And I think this was one of the sites that probably was one of the sites that HipHopGamer went on, and I see a different problem. You know, I see a different problem. You know, I don't know if any of these people actually do fucking game. Now, Naomi Kai, I'll think she might, you know, Ben Crawshaw, I'm not sure. Anita Sarkeesian, definitely not. You know what I'm saying? Like, feminist media in gaming, like some of this stuff, they bring up stuff that doesn't need to be addressed in gaming. And I have no, like I said, I have no problem with women or black people in gaming, because I'm a black person, right? So, and I've been told this, especially with people that I've dealt with, that I'm anti-black, I'm all this shit, right? I'm anti-women, right? When that can't be the furthest from the truth, right? I have no problem with women in gaming. I have no problem with black women in gaming. I have no problem with black folks in gaming. I'm a black person, I game. So I have no issue with this, right? Okay. This false narrative of that there's not enough people being recognized that's the problem. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue. You got people that are focusing on issues in gaming that are not even really issues in gaming. And that's what's, for lack of a better term, the meta right now, right? It's not necessarily about being black or white. And even with the black journalists, supposedly, it's if the same narrative. If you don't agree to the narrative, the mainstream narrative that's being pushed, you're being blacklisted or you're being blackballed. And I have to give HipHopGamer hella credit, because even though both him and REDinfamy, I gotta give both of them credit, and I'm always in their streams as much as I can. I give them credit because these people, both of them, they do what they can in gaming. REDinfamy, she's dope. You know what I'm saying? She's chill. She's definitely doing what she can to make her voice known in gaming. HipHopGamer, hella energy every time, and I'm just at it. I am adamant about that. Like, his stuff, from what he's presented, he's definitely doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Super Kokujin, I'm sorry, I messed up your name. Ben does the game. He does his reviews of games are funny. Okay, good. That's good. I didn't know. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, some of these people I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, some of these people I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know some of these. The only person I know for a fact that doesn't game is Anita Sarkeesian, and the fact that people are still trying to pump her up is a problem. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? And because there's a whole bunch of this her viewpoints and stuff like that. No, I can't fuck with. I'm sorry. And the people that are black gaming journalists, as a matter of fact, let's take a look. See, let's do black gaming journalists, right? Okay, this is a Black History Month. Okay, let's just go ahead and go with it, right? Let's just use it. I think this was the site that he used too as well. Okay. Hip hop is cool. He just do him. Oh yeah, love it. I love it, and I love it, and I love it. HipHopGamer is definitely. What up, 100? By the way, how you doing, man? HipHopGamer does his thing, and it's nothing but respect. When I say that, it's always out of respect. You know what I'm saying? For him, like HipHopGamer, REDinfamy, love the both of them. Anytime I'm able to catch them, I'm in there. What I say is no disrespect to them, but the problem that I have, Disparity, what's going on, man? Welcome, good to see you. The problem that I have, there's two main issues. One, we have people that are gaming journalists who are more concerned with social issues than gaming. If you want to be a social journalist, be a social journalist. Okay, if you're going to be a gaming journalist, get up in them games. Let's start playing games. That's what I'm at. That's where I'm at right now, because I don't need this extra bullshit about some misogynistic shit, that's supposed misogyny that's going on, supposed misogynoir bullshit that's going on, you know, all of that shit that's not even there in gaming, when it's supposed to be a game. It's not supposed to be for you to take it seriously. For some, gaming is an escape, and it's getting to the point where a lot of games are not even escapes anymore. Like, people can't even use gaming as an escape. People are trying to, you know, try to be all preachy in games. We don't need that over here. Okay, not every game needs to be preachy. Not every game needs to fill out a checklist or a quota. I'm sorry. Some games are just supposed to be fun. Enjoy the gameplay. Some games are supposed to be competitive. Let them be that. We don't need a soapbox game every fucking 5 months. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I some of these so-called gaming groups, Black Girl Gamers, I don't even know why they are even listed, because a lot of their stuff is fucked up too. And like I said, I have no problem with people who game. Like, I have no issues with black people who game. Hello, I'm black. I would like to see that. I would like to see more of us in games. This ain't no issue. But we have to come together. We have to make that issue. We have to make that decision to come together. And a lot of it is, especially within our own communities, we do not support our own. We don't. What up, Ronan? How you doing? What up? Good to see you. Welcome. We don't support our own. That's the problem. We do not support our own people unless they think like us, or unless they have the same thought pattern. We do not support our own. That's the problem. Ask me how I know. I've dealt with this shit. And it came to a head starting with last year, when I didn't agree with the riots. Because I don't agree with all that. Oh, well, you're not black enough for us. We can't. Excuse me? You know, I have no problems with this. Like, I definitely support people like Curious Joy, you know, Andre, Black Nerd. Definitely, those are some other people I support, because they put in work. Their community is, how do I put this? Their community is welcoming. It's no false sense of it. To me, it's no false sense of unity. It's no, hey guys, black people, we gotta stick together shit. Like, it's no fake shit like that. Like, a lot of it is fake, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be rude. And I'm not saying I'm against representation, but I want us to be represented in a game that's good, in a game that's, you're telling a sad true monolith we can't have our own opinions about things that don't run with the monolith. And that's the problem. And we have people, this is the issue that I'm having. You're mentioning a point that I was trying to build into, but you since you've kind of mentioned it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Some of these people in these so-called communities are literally, what they're trying to do is they're literally trying to turn the tables and say, look, we want to get in, so that way we want to play gatekeeper. They're against gatekeeping, but they want to play gatekeeper. They're the ones that want to play who they can get in. Spell checker 6. I got you. I got you. They're the ones that want to play gatekeeper and say, we want to pick in who we want to let in. Which is fine. If that's what you're about, then say that. But don't sit up here and say that you are against you're against all of this stuff. You're against racism, systemic issues, when you're playing right along with the game. You're doing the very same thing you're against. You say you're against racism, but then you're sitting there saying no white people allowed. You can't be against racism and say no white people allowed. It's the same shit. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand how many people can sit up here and say I'm against racism, I'm against all of these things, and then turn around and do the exact same thing. Take your pick a struggle. But then me saying something about it, I get blackballed. I can't tell you how many times I've been told that I'm anti-black. I can't tell you how many times I've been told that I hate black women. I can't tell you that. Shit's stupid to me. I've been told that. It's been told about me, and a lot of it hasn't been told about been to my face. It's been behind my back. I've been finding out from other people, which is funny because these are the same people that do all of this big talk, but then they'll turn around and won't say shit to your face. Hell, at least if you don't agree with me, tell me something right now. Tell me to my face. Go ahead, let me know what's up, so we can talk about it and hash it out. But my thing is, if you are going to be a journalist or gaming journalist, the first thing you need to do is make sure you have a passion for gaming. That is my biggest concern right now. We have so many gaming journalists who do not have a passion for gaming, and all they want is social change. They're trying to control something. I don't want that. I'm telling you that right now. I don't want that. Don't try to, review a game and give me some bullshit about, oh, well, this game doesn't have enough. It has too many white people. It's another white Viking game or whatever bullshit. Well, okay, if a game is too white for you, then how about you go, there's plenty of black creators now. Go support some black creators. We can do this. And I'm tired of this victim mentality. We have to break the victim mentality. The victimhood mentality, has to break. And it's even in gaming, especially in esports. You can't be soft and want to compete. I'm sorry. You can't be a softie and want to compete at the highest level. It just can't happen. We have to, if we want to see better, we have to focus our attention on better. Okay, yes, there are companies in place, or there may be companies in place that try to do this shit, that try to, keep certain people relevant. But if that's the case, let us, the people, right, band together and get with people and make our own and unify our own people and say, look, this is what we need to do. Okay, these companies are doing this, that, and the third. Let's make our own company, because we can do that in America now. Let's make our own company and say, look, since they're doing this, they're promoting what they want to promote, let's promote our own. Will it take some work? Yes. Will it be easy? No. But will it be worth it? Of course. And I'm not talking about, oh, well, we all got to be the monolith. Everybody's got to think the same way. No. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, accept others' opinions, okay? And handle business as needed. How hard is that? If you don't agree with something somebody says, it's not Oh, they're not racist, homophobic, bigoted. They're not none of that. We've thrown that around so much to where now those words have officially, in some cases, lost meaning. It's been nothing, they're nothing more but clickbait. And it's crazy because when people do actually show racism, you won't be able to handle it. Hell, if somebody is a gamer and y'all play, somebody's a racist in their game, find out what game they play, whoop their ass. Tell them that shit ain't cool. Do what you gotta do, handle your business. I don't know how much better I could tell you that. But yes, we can be. We can be. Black people can be gaming journalists and can be the best at it. We need to get rid of the victim mindset. That's the main number one issue. We have to get rid of that. Victim mindset's gotta go. It is 2021. You are not a slave. It's 2021. White man ain't against you. White man ain't trying to hold you down. Get off of it. You feel me? That's one. Get rid of that victim mindset. Two, we have to do better in our own communities. Be more accepting in our own communities. We're not a monolith. For every hip hop gamer, there's people like HipHopGamer, there's people like myself. We're totally different. Not everybody has that energy. Maybe not everybody may always agree on everything. However, at the end of the day, we have to come together on something. And two things can be true. Yes, is racism wrong? Of course. Am I condoning it? Hell no. Y'all need to get that out your heads. Am I condoning people being sexist? No. But I find it funny that the same people that are against these things are doing it. If y'all are so against, if y'all the same groups that are against sexism, for example, why are y'all having women's only tournaments in video games? If you're so against sexism, it's not like basketball, football, or any other actual sport. No one should have to preface their opinion when they're being respectful and reasonable. Some people get pre-triggered, like drinking before the club. Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. And I like that comparison. Yeah, some people are, and don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that are just like me. For example, for some people I may come off as rude or crass, right? Because I'm just out there, out front, and just, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little bit outspoken, or what I say is very direct, so certain people may take it a certain type of way. So I understand sometimes it may come off as disrespectful to some, but if you actually take the time to listen and to get an understanding below the surface, you'll understand that, hey bro, like I'm all for it. I'm in there. I want to see us prevail. I do. But we have to get rid of those things. We have to. We got to get rid of that victim mentality. We have to get rid of this monolithic mentality too. You know what I'm saying? And no, you don't want to just support somebody because they're black. That's fair. You want to support good content creators. You want to support them because their content is good and that they resonate with you. And if they happen to be black, just saying. And the third thing, and I just thought about this too, when it comes down to gaming journalism and also just gaming in general or black content, because I've had people tell me that, you know, content, you know, your content ain't black enough or whatever, your content not being black enough. So what is black content, right? If black content is limited to how do I put this, if black content is limited to what you the equivalent of what you see on Love and Hip Hop, so we're talking about arguments, fights, gossip, tea. If that's what black content is, then something ain't right. That ain't right. You feel me? And there's more to black people than just tea. There's more to black people than just Yas Queen. There's more to black people than just living in the hood. There's more to that. We are as different as day from night. And once we get out of that, and once we understand that, you know, that there's differences, there's different type of people, then we can do a better idea of moving forward. Okay, if somebody wants to push a stereotype, that's on them. If that's not what you resonate with, then fine, move the fuck on. I don't understand how possible how y'all can't get that shit. But no, we are not a victim. You know what I'm saying? The only way these groups are going to be represented is if we do a better job of pushing it. Okay, yes, there's people going to think a certain way, whatever the fuck. We push those to the side and say, look, we are not these people. How hard is that? We are not these people. This is not what my content's about. Okay, if you got to handle people, handle people. If you got to deal with trolls, handle your business. Because guess what? People are going to talk about you. Okay, people are going to talk shit. It is what it is. To the day you die, and even then afterwards, folks are going to talk shit. But that's the point. You want to keep them talking. You want to keep them talking, but you also want people that's going to support you. And I tell this to anybody, bro. Like, if y'all don't agree with what I'm saying, or you don't understand where I'm coming from, reach out to me. Y'all know y'all can reach out to me. Y'all know y'all can. But back to this at hand, bro. HipHopGamer, to answer, like I said, to answer your question, yes, we can. Super Coach Jen says, I've been an import gamer since the 90s. It's crazy how some people still assume black gamers can't possibly know or learn Japanese or be a part of the import gaming scene. That's another can of, yeah, you're right. That is another can of worms. But it to me, it boils down to what I've been saying. There are certain people out there who think that black people can't do this. Okay, our job is to prove them wrong. Okay, that's fine. Well, I shouldn't have to prove nothing to nobody. That's a lie. You have to. Okay, just put on your big boy clothes and let's get the moving. Okay. If you don't want to fuck with these certain type of people, then you don't gotta fuck with those type of people in that community. Point blank. Make sense? That's why I stopped fucking with people from the Cookout, people from Black Girls Gamers, because they don't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not subscribing to that victim mentality. Okay? People are tripping about this whole online harassment shit. It's not gonna stop. Okay, if anything, you're gonna make more people harass you, and they're gonna be so slick with it, you're not gonna catch it. You're gonna be sitting there thinking that they complimenting you when they really talking shit about you. Okay, y'all keep bringing up the issue. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see more people in esports, more black people in esports. Okay, let's look at these black people. Let's get our skills up. Let's put our efforts in and focus on getting our skills up, instead of focusing on, well, why, instead of just sitting there saying, well, why I can't be in an esports team, why I can't be a games journalist. You can. It's 2021. If Anita Sarkeesian can be a video games journalist, anybody can. And she don't even game, and she's been caught on record that she doesn't even really play games. If you are going to be a gaming journalist, let's get focused on some games. You should know some basic stuff about gaming. You should know the difference between, Chun-Li and Katana. Okay, you wouldn't be asking dumb questions like, why isn't Chun-Li in Mortal Kombat, when you know better? That's the problem with these people. They don't know what the fuck's going on. All they see is what's mainstream, and they see, oh well, Fortnite's popular. Oh well, this character was in Chun-Li's in Fortnite. Chun-Li should have been in Mortal Kombat. Like, how stupid can you be? And yes, I'm calling it stupid because that's dumb. It is exactly what it is. But like I said, that's just my personal opinion. Love to hear from y'all. And once again, like I said, HipHopGamer, love your work, man. You, REDinfamy, power couple, man. I nothing but respect to both of y'all. But like I said, yes, black people can be gaming journalists, and they can be the best at it. We just got to change our perspective. Okay, first of all, you got to be a gamer. Okay, that's number one. You got to be involved in games. You got to have a passion for gaming. Okay. 2, cut the victimhood. Cut the victim mindset. Okay, it's 2021. We are not slaves anymore. We're not. Okay, we need to stop living through the past. Okay, this ain't fucking Assassin's Creed where you're living through the past. All right, get out the victimhood mindset. 3, get off the monolith mindset. Stop trying to paint everybody with a brush. If somebody doesn't agree with you, they're not anti-black. If somebody doesn't agree with you, they're not anti-woman. They're not misogynistic. Stop trying to use loaded terms to fuck with people. And 4, don't try to blacklist nobody either. That's the other one. Don't try to blacklist nobody or blackball somebody. Cause I can't tell you how many times somebody was talked about. I've tried to get a review code for I think was that Skater XL. I know I'm probably not getting no email about it. I did because I wanted to try the game, but because I don't agree with the narrative, the mainstream narrative, of course I'm not gonna get a review code. You see what I'm saying? Like, cut the shit. If you are against the shit, be against it, not just when it favors you or try to turn the tables. Be about it and enjoy what you do. Everything else will fall in place. Keep putting in the work, keep connecting, keep networking with people. Get your numbers up. If your numbers aren't there, get your numbers up, because the numbers do matter. Okay, I don't care what anybody tells you. The numbers do play a part because companies look at that. Okay, impact over numbers, it's kind of bullshit. Okay, I hate to break it to you, but The reality is people are looking at the numbers. Companies that are looking sponsor, they are looking at your numbers. They're looking at your numbers. The numbers do play a part. The impact does play a part. I'm not gonna take that away from nobody. But the numbers do help. Okay? The numbers do help. Alright? But like I said, it can happen. We just gotta change the mindset, change our viewpoint, start working with people that we enjoy, build up our own communities. I guarantee you we can do it. Alright? I'm gonna leave the video up for y'all. I would love to hear y'all guys' comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Leave your comments below. If you don't understand something, you don't like something, feel free to hit me up, and we can definitely talk about it. Definitely want to talk about it. Big shout out to HipHopGamer. This man has been doing his thing, man. Been doing his thing. Hot 97, man. Y'all did a good job. Logitech, y'all done did a good job. Y'all picked the right one, man. He's definitely a cool dude. And I have nothing but respect for this man. REDinfamy, how you doing? Good to see you. We was just talking about you. And shout out to you too. REDinfamy been doing her thing in the gaming. Been doing her thing in the gaming world, and I have nothing but respect. When I say I don't agree with something, it's not to attack you personally. And I want people to understand. I want people to understand that. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many times I've disagreed with people on certain things in the gaming community, especially with black folks, and it's been told that I'm attacking them, or they feel attacked because they can't handle a difference of opinion. I'm not attacking you. You feel me? And it's nothing but respect, because if you are about what you are, we can coexist in the same space. You feel me? I have nothing but love. Like I said, once again, nothing but love, the utmost respect for HipHopGamer and REDinfamy. But at the same time, if I don't agree with something, I'm going to say something about it. And I definitely believe that we can. Yeah, exactly. People will be too sensitive. And I can't tell you how many times I've fought with people because they thought that, oh, well, because you don't agree with them, oh, LG, oh, you anti-black. Excuse me? How am I anti-black? I'm 2 shades away from fucking midnight. How can I be? I hang with black folks all the time. I want to see us win. I would love to see us win. I want to. But the mentality I can't get with. I can't get with the victim mindset. I can't get with this narrative that, oh, white people are holding us down. It's not true. I'm sorry. It's 2021. We have more opportunities to us now more than ever, especially in the gaming space. We have way too many for us to say that. Miss K was good. Nocturne, how y'all doing? We do have to expand each other. That's the point. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. We have to expand each other in order for us to get into these top spaces, because and I mentioned this several times before, Anita Sarkeesian does not and will never be considered, to me, a gaming journalist. Sorry. She has been caught in 4K saying that she doesn't really play games. I'm sorry. You cannot be a gaming journalist. You cannot be a gaming journalist and not play games. I'm sorry. Call me whatever the fuck you want, and you could I will tell Anita that to her face. It does. And we have to get off this idea that we are a monolith. We are as different as night and day. There are different types of black folks, okay? You got folks from the hood, you got folks from the suburbs, and everything in between. Far from it. All she does is push a narrative against this anti-male narrative. Like, games have gone down because of this shit. That's the reason why I like King Thrash is gaming as well. Great technical info at times, but time to try the shit talking is fun. Exactly. That's the point. We have to. And this is why, like, REDinfamy, I'm, you know, you see me when you see me, I'm in there. Miss K, I'm in there. When you be gaming, I'm in there. We can't be victims. Like, we are not. It's 2021. We can't. And if that makes people mad at me, then so be it. I'll be the villain today. Shit, I'll be it. If you want to see, I know in REDinfamy, you've always said you want to see more black people in esports and gaming and competitive gaming, especially black women. Embrace each other. Exactly, that's the point. And I know you said you wanted that, and I don't know if you caught what I said earlier, but I'm gonna say it again, that in order for us to get better at esports, we have to put in the work. We have to put in the practice, right? We can't be sitting here. We can't sit here and say, look, why we can't get nobody, you know, why we can't see more of us in League of Legends, why we can't see more of us in Killer Instinct, why we can't see why we can't. We can, but a lot of us are wasting time complaining about it instead of actually taking the time to go to these people and learning from them if we can, right? Oh, I put in for senior sports. I didn't say I want to see more. Okay, we are actually there. Yeah, you're right. I misquoted. Then that's my fault. I misquote. See, I'm not, you know, I'm not wrong with that. But, you know, we are here. You're right. And you're absolutely right. It's just that we have to get rid of that mindset. Like I said, the victim mentality, we got to get rid of it. We got to stop it. It's got to stop. It has to. In this monolith mindset, it's got to stop too. Because we are as different as night and day. Can't help that. They learn from right. And, you know, like I said, am I excusing, if, you know, I'm not saying racism doesn't exist, because it does, and it does need to be handled, and it will be addressed anytime. If I see it, I'm addressing it. I'm calling it out. Or, you know, if they're gaming, I'm beating ass. That's all I'm gonna do, right? And then we gonna move on from it. What's up, King Kachi? How you doing, guy? My guy, my man, my destiny guy out there chilling, doing his thing. Change the narrative versus being the victim. That's the point that I'm getting at. And the fact that it's a problem for some of these people because I'm saying this is an issue. We need to stop that. Every black person don't think the same. In the same breath, I point out the BS because many are in denial with a lot. Yeah, indeed. And there are some trolls out there who don't care. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who don't care. There's some people who just troll and they don't give two shits. Okay, that's fine. That's what we do. We take care of them, handle them, move them out the way. They're not welcome in our circle, and keep it moving. Being a gamer means you're a player, nothing else. Yeah, you play these games, and we respect that. If that's what you do, if you are a gamer, shout out to all of my people who game. Miss K, I know you game. REDinfamy, I know you game. Shout out to my black women who be gaming. Sure do. I shout y'all out every chance I get. You know what I mean? Miss K, REDinfamy, Curious Joy. Who else? I know there's another one that I watch often. It's not. You would think it's easy, Nocturne. You would think it's easy, but a lot of people make shit harder than what it is. That's the crazy thing about it. People make this shit hard. Like, I don't know why, but it's not that hard. If you game, then you game. If you only play a certain game, then that's fine. Yeah, oh yeah, indeed. Appreciate you, Miss K. I'm over it. We're done. I'm over the victimhood. I'm over it. I'm over this fake social justice shit. Like, a lot of it is just fake. The same people that are complaining about, well, there's no room for racism in our games, are the same ones that are doing the racism. Like, help me make that make sense. I've been a gaming journalist for 10 years, and I've seen the prejudice in the industry towards black media. Yeah. Oh yeah. The work we put in. Oh, I know. I'm not saying the industry. Yeah, the prejudice isn't there. I'm not saying there's anything, I'm not saying to not call it out. But what I'm also saying is, let's call it out, but let's move our focus into things that actually matter. Let's build for real. Let's cut the bullshit. The level of work that we put in, let's put that level of work in with people that's going to appreciate us. Because I guarantee you, for every one person that don't appreciate, or one company that don't, there are several that will, that are looking for us. It's 2021. Folks are looking for us. Some of these folks are tired of seeing the same old wannabe players, same old people. Andrew Alliance Extra, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. We just wrapping up, talking about HipHopGamer's latest stream, and why top gaming journalists can't be black. And I'm saying that they can. Just some things that we got to change as in our own circles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I got to keep it real with y'all. I got to, because I've seen some things. I've seen some things with people, and it's ridiculous. I'm over this victim mentality. Okay, I'm over it. Okay, it's 2021. We're not living the lives that our grandfathers lived. We're not in the 1960s. Like, there are many we're not listed as such. Exactly. And matter of fact, didn't HipHopGamer mention a site? There was a site that he mentioned that that does the there was a site. What was the name of that site, REDinfamy, that he referenced? I was trying to find it. That posts about these people that. Oh, okay. That was his point. Okay, I get it. Fair enough. I'll give him that. But I need to know the site that he was using that said that mentioned the people that were posting. Probably. No, I was looking on Proudly. I looked on Proudly. But wasn't there a site that he said that reached journalists more effectively or something like that? Wasn't that it? It was another site. Access to media database. This database thing. Was this it? We're gonna click on it and see. So, and that goes into, and like I said, if that goes into saying the purple Sharpie is actually an esports athlete. Really? Huh. Didn't know that. That's what's up. So, like, with sites like these, right? So with sites like these, they're pushing these types of people, right? Oh wow, Skullgirls competitive play in tournament. TO. Okay, that's what's up. I have to look into that. Okay. Thanks for putting it my way. That's what's up. I like that. But so I'm confused with this site then. So basically they're the ones that put these people out on a database. So they push and add them to an exposure to, okay, that's what, okay. So these sites are doing this too. So that goes into what I was saying earlier. Why are we not pushing these people either as a community? So us as a community, we also need to do the same work that Prowley's doing to what he shared. Yeah. Got it. I understand where I agree with that. So us as a community, this is why I say we gotta drop the monolith bullshit. We gotta come together and say, hey, look, these people are doing, we basically gotta do the work that they're doing. Because yes, I'm not gonna sit up here and deny the fact that there could be some shady shit going on. I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not that naive. But at the same time, the fault, what I'm saying is there is a responsibility on both ends, right? It's not just up to these companies that are established, but it's also up to closer to us as, you know, yeah. Several sites, because you get the same group of black people that only push the same black people over and over again. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Everything has a motive, and I understand that. I understand that everything has a motive. I do. My question is, how can we change the motive? Like, it's good that we call this out. My point is, let's make the changes. Let's change shit up. That's why I'm building what I'm building. This is why I'm building Dynasty Network. This is why I'm connecting with people. This is why I'm connecting with Hydra Gaming. Because one, I'm connected with people that have a similar passion to what I like doing, whether it's music, whether it's gaming, etc. And we build up our own. And then we can connect with people like Prowley. We can connect with these sites. And like I said, I understand calling it out. And I appreciate we need to have good intentions. Exactly. We need to have the right intentions. Like I said, don't let these people try to misconstrue it or take it out of context. Because people are going to talk shit regardless. I'm going to make that clear once again. People are going to talk shit regardless. Okay? I've had plenty of people tell me that I'm anti-black. I've had people tell me I'm coon, tap dancing, all that bullshit. Okay? Because I don't agree with the shit. Do I care? No. Will they bring it to my face? No. And if they do, I'll dead it right there. Because most of them is just hearsay. Is what they've heard from somebody else. Or they don't come to me with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's just me. Connecting with those companies mean nothing. I disagree. It can mean a whole lot. It can mean a whole lot, especially if you're in control. If you maintain control. The problem is a lot of these people connect with these big companies and they don't read the contracts and they end up forfeiting their rights over the shit. You feel me? That's my mentality, right? So if I'm connecting with a company, I'm connecting with them to maintain my brand's integrity, right? And if they don't fit, or if they don't do the job that I signed up for, I'm pulling out. Player Essence is another real gamer with a real life. He does a lot. He definitely doesn't tolerate ignorant races. That's what's up. I like that. That's not the case. Oop, that is a big ass rarity. HipHopGamer is the guy who had that one take on yeah. What one take on Street Fighter 5? I don't know what take you're referring to. And please don't please don't go out of the way to bash him. That's when companies have morals for a change, right? Nah. But like I said, you have to force them. It's a business, right? So you have to Be business minded and say, hey, look, this is what I stand for. These are the point of having these meetings with businesses or people in liaisons with these businesses, whatever. That's the point, right? If you put an offer on the table, if they cannot accept that offer, then you take it off the table. You feel me? Does it what's the term? What am I gonna say? Does it hurt a bit or sting a bit? Say for example, I'm working with a big ass company and they want to put me under a certain thing or to portray me in a way that I don't like. I'm taking that deal off. I'm not signing the dotted line. Will it bother me? Or will it hurt my feelings a bit? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm making the decision for myself. I'd rather be in control of my own decisions versus some company pushing me in a way that I don't. And that's where, like I said, that also comes into having good rapport with the company too. Because if you can get in rapport with a company and say, hey, look, this is what they're doing, things could change. But as enforcing anything, it's just moving on. Ooh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Dadgummit. I'm sorry. Hold up. I see your chats. I see the chat. I clicked the wrong button and I just accidentally deleted it. My fault, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, it was years ago, but he was defending Street Fighter 5 at launch, you know, when the game was broken to hell and back to the point where it was oh yeah. I didn't like Street Fighter 5 at launch. It was bad. Street Fighter 5 had a horrible launch. If you're in Discord, I can explain for it. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm in Discord. Did you want to do it now or do you want to wait until off video, or is this something that has to be discussed off video? Because like I said, out of respect for both of y'all, like, if it's something that's NDA, I'm not breaching nobody's contracts. I ain't getting nobody fired. I ain't messing with nobody's money. You feel me? But yeah, we can do it now. All right, bet. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, let me open up my Discord. Where's my Discord? Where is my motherfucking Discord? Okay, there we go. All right, REDinfamy. I think I have you. Yeah. But Street Fighter 5 was at launch. I mean, it's better now. All right, y'all. We got REDinfamy in the building. Hold on, y'all. All right, mic check. Okay, hold up. Wait. Let me fix my mic. Fix it. There we go. All right. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine. Let me turn you up a little bit here.
I wonder if it's coming through my mic or if it's coming through my headset. I don't know.
For me, it's coming through the speakers. Y'all can everybody, Cinemas, Dark Riddler, Miss K, can y'all hear REDinfamy?
Yeah, it's coming through my mic. Okay.
All right. Yeah, we are in here. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Good to see you. Good to hear from you too and see you. Because like typing is just a lot. I just wanted to actually say it because you mentioned about partnering, for example, with these companies for like proudly.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to. The reason why I say that's not always the case is because, of course, like I said, and during my whole thread of what I was saying on Twitter, is of course the village, taking the village of us in this community as Black and brown content creators, journalists, whatever creations we are actually adding to the diaspora of whatever we want in this industry. It's actually supporting one another. When a company, of course, we've seen the company like Hip Hop had showed that it made this article. So you have this media company that made an article. They're not a company that, you know how you have certain companies that they do blog posts on different things.
Yeah.
But then Google, of course, is going to crawl these and have it cited as higher in something. So a normal person that don't know about all these different intricacies of how things actually operate is just going to Google something. Somebody said louder. Is going to Google something and say, okay, top journalist. So let's say somebody was working on a marketing campaign and wanted to do something, whatever. And then when you Google top journalist, it just pops up a whole bunch of white people. It's not and the reason why is because generated off of this Google search with this one article that pointed out, boom, they was able to actually have that. And this company is a media company that, of course, knows about SEO.
Right.
So
Right.
when you have these different companies that know about SEO, that means and then on top of that, from that one company, there's another branch to that company that's involved with marketing and SEO.
Right.
So that's what I meant about that. A lot of these journalists that come from all different outlets that are white owned and white ran have a media push even behind their media.
Right.
We don't see that from, for example, let's say Gamer Tag Radio, which is a black and brown media outlet.
Right.
So when we see them, and they've been in the game longer than hip hop and you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
10 years. Hip hop has been in like 4 or 5 years longer than I have. So because of that, okay, so why aren't they listed? And they've had tons of big names on their podcast. They've worked with CBS. They had so many different things. They're very respected in this space. They've broken stories that other outlets actually cite them on. I've broken stories in this industry.
Right.
Yet not to be listed. And the reason, even before, during this time, I was on Twitter and I just seen a couple of people that I know, and they was speaking about Jason Schreier, and I was like, no disrespect to his work ethic, he does his thing. But I was like, no disrespect. What I'm trying to say is that he works for Bloomberg. Before that, he worked for Kotaku. I don't know what before he has worked with, and he actually has made a name for himself. That okay, he doesn't have to always ride the coattails of whom he worked for, unlike other people in this industry. Me going to E3, people pop up and be like, because I've worked for large outlets and small outlets, so I've seen both sides. I've seen when companies have kissed my ass to companies saying, well, I don't know. all due to because of a big name behind my own name. So I've seen both sides. I literally had one person that treated me one way and then treated me differently when I was with an indie or independent. And I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. But what I was saying about Jason and other people, and I even recently have experienced something. I was trying to get an interview for a game. Now I've worked with this company PR wise with other stuff in the past, and they literally told me, well, we usually have the interviews go towards the IGNers and the game spots, but if you are working with some type of outlet like that, just let us know. So me as a journalist, let's say of course right now I'm independent, I freelance, I do things with different people, but I'm still, a lot of journalists and even other industries, a lot of them are freelance. They don't have a residency all the time at an outlet.
Right.
And they do their job just like how we're trying to do our jobs in footwork. So now you're stomping me from doing my job because you just wanted to come from a large outlet, not knowing how this is going to blow up.
Right.
Depending
Exactly.
on my expertise.
Right.
So
Right.
that's where that's just one step of prejudice. I'm not even talking about race.
Yeah, you're talking about the actual company itself. Yeah, and
I'm talking about the actual public relations itself too.
Yeah, in public PR is shady. And I will agree. And what I'm saying is, like, and I've always said this, like, I'm not stupid to the point where, like, I don't know that PR can be shady. PR has been, like, just with certain things, PR in different stuff, like, not even gaming related. Like, when I was working, like, in regular jobs, PR sometimes can be shady as shit. Like, if you don't have that right connection, or if you're not kissing the right ass, then you're fucked, you know. And then it's not just talking about, you know, not even just race involved, like sex involved, like, you know what I'm saying, like the gender involved. So, like, I understand, I'm not stupid. My thing was just like, what I'm looking at, the angle that I'm hitting this from is, I'm tired of this. And you've seen some of the people that we have mutual or formerly mutual connections with. Some of the people that you push, I don't push, like, because a lot of the people that you have pushed, they believe in that mentality. They believe in the victim mindset. They believe that, oh, because I'm black, or, you know, there's all this racism in gaming. And it's like, no, it's not. It's, you got to put in the work. And some of the same people that are pushing, and you mentioned it, they're pushing, and it's the same people over and over, the same big people too.
Well, I push everybody. Like, what I mean by that, I have a mindset of we all we have.
Yeah.
And when you have that, like I said, everybody has different ideologies or whatever, and that's fine. I just know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And
fair.
My mindset of we all we have, if that person want to go that route and want to take the way of, well, I should get this because of this or whatever. Those people that I have seen that have put in work for whatever they've been doing too, and was like, yo, why is it that I see that I'm black, or I see that she's black, he's black, and they put in mad work even over me, and yet they still don't have shit. So that's what I mean. Like, this is what I mean by certain things can sometimes go in one way as a narrative, but then it seeks into a macro effect on what the hell is actually going on.
Facts.
Because like I said, from hip hop to myself to other people that's been in this industry for a very long time, has always had to do 10 times the work on different things and never got recognition for a lot. Until one of our brothers and sisters are on the headlines, got killed by a racist officer, whatever, and now there's this George Floyd curve of now people wanting to
support it. Yeah. I like how you know. I like how you named it. I like how you named that the George Floyd curve. Yeah.
Because that's what it is. And even like within our own community doing it. Like, that's why I said the most important thing is also accountability, and that's what something that you're saying, but like I always say, in the same breath, because it's so many levels to it. It's not just one thing. It just isn't. There's accountability as far as in our community to support one another, to make sure that it's not all this cliquish BS, and that we are trying to help. I always have an open door. For example, like, I've done it several times. Like, yo, I want to meet more black women in esports. Drop your drop your project, drop your tag, drop your whatever, because I want to see you. You know, I want to see you. I want to see what's going on, because I of course I don't know everybody in the world. But I'm saying, boom, here go a public service announcement, a hootie hoo. I would love to meet y'all. And since we can't do things and event space wise, we got platforms to do it. There's always small steps on trying to do something. It's not something has to be always this big event needs to happen in order for us to do something.
Right. Exactly.
Individual to take some type of responsibility to try and change the narrative, and whatever small thing. It's just that a lot of people get into this imposter syndrome that am I, can I, and all this other stuff. Just simple help, hi, yo, what's up? This is what I got going on. I get, even on LinkedIn, on LinkedIn, I get connections, and I don't know, people think I'm probably a A&R or something, because I get always music stuff. But like, saying a hi. And I see somebody there are people who you say doing stuff out of envy. There are people who may be doing things out of envy, might have a selfish motive. I don't got time for guessing what somebody's motive could be.
Right, exactly. Let me read a comment right quick. I gotta read it, because Claudine Claudine says, the problem is people use racism as a barrier that no one can overcome. So many successful black people went past that barrier, and we're letting it play mind games on us. We're better than that. Facts. That is the biggest thing that I've been preaching for the past, I don't know how long, because it's like I don't believe, like, yes, we've gone, like, we just said that, okay, yes, people can be shady, and people do have bad motives. Yes, I get that, and it doesn't give them a pass to be an asshole. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's how we handle this shit. And if we can say, okay, look, bro, you doing this shit right here, this shit ain't gonna fly with me. I'm not fucking with it. Exactly. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for both ways. That goes for the people that are above us, that have the power, the power, quote unquote, whether they do or not. And it goes for our own, and I'm more harder on us because, like you said, we all we got. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to an extent, I agree with that. I agree that yes, we are all we have, and I want to see us succeed. I do. Contrary to what people have probably said to you, if they have said anything, like, if my name does pop up,
got time.
Yeah, I know you probably like, I don't even care, like, whatever,
I have time. Like, if I know you're doing something positive and it don't look like it, because I've mostly throughout my career in journalism, I've worked with black outlets, and different black people, and a lot of them have had some selfish motives. And then I've seen a lot of other black people that I've worked with in the industry, and they're awesome. They're awesome and trying to help. There's nothing wrong with changing. Like, there are people who can actually change because they recognize the stupidness that they were doing.
Exactly.
And can change. I'm not saying like I'm going to write you off and cancel you, like you can't change. And there are some people that I have known that I'm sorry, it's a done deal.
Yeah, exactly. And that's fair.
Really hard with me because I don't hold grudges towards people at all. You are who you are, and you could stay over there. But when you cross a certain line, it's like,
nah, bro.
It's Thanos for me. You done. Like,
I agree. No, exactly. and that's human. That's human. Like, and that's human fact. Like, we need to. You said something key. Like, we need to understand that folks can change. Just because somebody said something here that was a little, it doesn't mean that a year, even we'll say, hell, a year, folks can change within a year. Things can happen. You feel me? So we have the ability to change, is whether we want to or not. And sometimes we just gotta let people have it, like free speech. Basically, people have a right to speak whatever they want, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean I can agree with the shit. That don't mean I agree with you. It don't mean I won't roll my eyes and say, nah, bro, you ain't right.
I'm not gonna stay all day with it. Like, just like what I was just saying is like, just changing the narrative on things. And the reason why you was talking about the Prowley, and you can force a company, and I done been through it with large outlets. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as sitting down at a table and talking about stuff, large black outlets, like all different. And the reason why I say a motive, like I come from a marketing background,
right?
And you have systematic racial marketing motives all the time. Like, all the time. The reason why you see some little change, like we seen one change when Obama was put in office, and then in marketing they made sure there was more black men and stuff. There was more black families because of, like, there's always a theme. There's always a theme all the time. So you see the themes now, and it's like, okay, so how long this theme is gonna last? I just like, okay, so how long this theme is gonna last? That's why I said, working with certain companies, it doesn't matter if they have a motive. If they have a motive and a campaign for something, that's that's the business. They have a motive and a campaign for something.
Yeah.
Like what hip hop had pointed out, and this is a known thing, us as Black and Hispanic people have the most buying power in everything.
That is true.
We buy everything, yet we don't have this. Same thing in like,
we don't own it.
Of course, we're talking about the gaming industry. We are the #1 consumers, period. In gaming, we support more publishers, developers. We actually buy the games, like buying the games, buying the services, buying the peripherals, buying the consoles. We make up the majority of that. Yet the advertising isn't pushed towards that. Now it's starting to be pushed towards that. I think like only a 16% increase has happened in the span of 7 years. That's actually low. So then we have, with the pushing of that, the motive of that, then you have us as journalists and content creators. You know, things are shifting. Things are even shifting more because the push of what we have on social media. We make Twitter pop. We make, and I'm talking about Black people, we make Twitter pop. We make TikTok pop. We like, that's what we have. Yet we see over and over again who's getting the deals, who's getting this, who's getting that. And even like I said,
who's in position is the positioning.
Yeah, it's the positioning. But whoever's in charge, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna do this campaign for this activation for 6 months and 2 months and all this other stuff. Like, you can work with these companies, but like I said, you can do whatever you want. You could work with the companies, but if the companies are not morally sound with that actual thing that you're talking about, it is not going to be a permanent change. It is going to be a short-term change. The reason why I'm saying it is because I actually went through it before. Yeah,
I feel it. No, I feel you. I feel you. Like, I went through something similar, but it was like on a light and on a different scale. But yeah, I know what you're getting at. And I wanted to say something here because like this is where I say, yes, I do understand that there are certain tides or like, you know, basically certain trends, especially like, for example, like with YouTube, there's certain things that trend. One thing I would always say when I had you remember back in the day when YouTube used to have like machinima and all those little mini machinimas and stuff like that. One thing I did, because that's how I started Dynasty Network, was through the little mini MCNs, sub MCNs, I think that's what they would call. And one of the things I would tell my people, and I kind of carried it over, is to understand what's trending, and you know, getting to see what's trending and see what's mainstream. Tap into the stream to generate your own stream. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically tapping into that ocean to get your river. And a lot of people didn't like the idea because it's like, oh, I don't like, a lot of it, you know how a lot of people are, I don't like mainstream. I don't like this. I don't like mainstream media. Mainstream sucks. But there's a reason why it's mainstream. You understand what I'm saying? So at some point we have to, because even there's even stuff that we've fallen into that happens to be mainstream, and it's like, oh yeah, that's dope, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen people do stuff and it's like, oh yeah, this mainstream, this is clean. You know what I'm saying? But so what we do is we take what's popular, and if these, say for example, these companies that want to use this or try to use this for that moment, we tap into that and we make it ours. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's ours. Like, it.
Yeah, definitely. It's possible. Like, it's always possible. The reason why I said, just like what you're saying is what my thing is like, you could work with the companies. It's nothing wrong with working with companies and whatever you're able to get out of them and whatever they're able to get out of you. Like, that's business. The thing is like just what you're saying, like, once it's happening and you see what you learned from that, then you could transfer that back over into your own ecosystem and what you want to provide to then help expand your community that's being marginalized.
Exactly.
I totally 100% agree with that. And that's why I was like, yo, it's just us just doing the simple things of supporting one another and making sure it's pushed, making sure it's seen, and so forth. because like I had said it earlier, I'm like, I don't want to hear none of y'all with this BLM hashtag and all this other stuff. Yet you doing something that's totally opposite. Like, no, because
Stop Asian hate. Yeah. Like, yes, and I've called that out too.
Just like with people pushing, okay, you know, because of this and that or whatever. I'm like, but there has been people who have pushed, like, okay, I am black. Why am I've put in the work. Why am I not getting this?
Yeah.
I have an impact, because people judge things off of numbers and think people's not doing something because their numbers is low. That have shit to do with impact.
They go hand in hand though. That I will say that, like, and I mentioned that earlier. Like they go hand in hand. I have
way more impact than my numbers.
You do, and that's true. But like I said, some people, some people is
learning that. No,
companies are learning that now. They are.
Companies is learning that now. True. And for example, just speaking on gaming, the whole E3, everything.
Yeah.
Since I've been going to E3 for 9 years, so since I've been going back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
To what has been happening before, you know, of course, the pandemic. All these companies. I went to an EA. I forgot what year this was. I went to an EA conference. And all the journalists or whatever is there, and you would never know that this is a gaming, you know, if you had somebody being a gaming journalist, you think like, yo, they're gonna be fun, like they're gonna be excited about stuff, and yo, let me tell you something, the only conference that I've ever been to that's always been hype was Sony's press conference.
Wow.
I'm looking at, like, then Xbox started to get their Xbox ambassadors and things like that to make sure that they were actually in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen Gears pop up on the screen, and I'm like, yo, and like, you know, hip hop, I don't understand. That's him
all the time. Yeah, I know it. Yo, that's crazy, son.
Son. Like, that's him in person. I've met personalities and different people, and they do that on the screen, and then when you meet them, you like, where the energy with?
That's
not him at all. But like all of us, and even some of my friends, from Uriah to Jake James, like we're gamers. Before we were covering video games and being journalists and media personality and all this other stuff, we're gamers first. So when we see something fire, we like, yo,
we in there, yeah.
Why is it that we see everybody else and they looking at us like we stupid? Are you not at a gaming event? Like,
a lot of people.
You seeing the newest stuff in person.
And you out here looking like you looking like you didn't want to be here, like you were drug here this morning.
Exactly, and we like, it too. And like that's the thing. I literally was at an EA conference, and I was in the front, and I've literally seen a whole bunch of people being stuck, like they was just stiff, like somebody just sprayed starch all over them. I'm like, yo, this is a new game. Y'all not excited to see this game?
Right.
Why? When it was so embarrassing, like, because it was just quiet. It was just so quiet. There wasn't that many claps. Like, what the hell? It was so bad that EA was pulling people off of the street that was excited because they seen EA, and it was like, yo, because you know, I don't know if y'all ever like been in LA during E3 time, even if y'all never had a chance to go to E3, but when people are so excited to see the game, like different advertisements everywhere, like there's people who's outside of the the convention center that's excited about stuff because they gamers and they want to see what's popping.
Yeah, and they just not able to get in.
Wasn't able to get in or whatever, and EA the EA always, you know, had their things at a separate place, and so there was people so excited to see what was going on. They was pulling people from off of the street that was excited to come inside of the freaking conference to bring some excitement to the damn place.
That's a shame.
And that's why the year after that they created EA Play, and that's when they had brought in people who would love to be a part of the festivities to actually show their love for video games.
Yeah, that's facts. That's what's up. Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yeah, I agree. No, and I agree. I agree. And my thing is just like and I think I mentioned that earlier before you came in, was just like, I'm tired of these gaming journalists that don't have a love for gaming. It's always to push an agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's a purge that needs to happen.
And
if you were jaded, I forgot what journalist it was. Forgot. He was like, I'm just tired. Who was it? Ben Cashapp, he did that. Didn't he come back though? Well, Ben Cashapp, Ben Cashapp, I think that's what hip hop just said.
What up, hip hop? Yeah, we talking about you.
Lawrence LG said, "What's up?" Because he was.
We was talking about you. We was talking about the video. I saw it.
So he said, "God bless him."
What's up, man?
But Ben Cashapp was like, I'm tired, and I'm just not feeling it anymore, and he left. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, because some people can get jaded on what's going on and be like, you know what, maybe I should not inflict my attitude towards things, is maybe it's not going to be taken correctly, and maybe a downer. And
yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got so many people.
You can't come back.
Exactly. And my thing is just like, and I got this highlighted on Anidia Sarkeesian, because she doesn't need to be here. And I don't like.
I don't speak on.
I know you don't speak on people, but I'm talking about for me. I do. Okay. If I don't like something, I'm speaking up. Period. All the way. 100%. If I don't like something, I'm speaking up. But like people like her that want to push a alternate agenda that don't play, they need to go, because I'm tired of. Us gamers, we know better. Okay, we know when a game is just that has a certain stereotypes, and we know when it's just for fun. Okay, we know it's not meant to be harmful. It's not meant to be disrespectful. It's done to be.
When you understand where it's coming from.
Exactly.
Like, this group of. That's the games they make.
Exactly. Midway back in the day, before Midway stopped. Midway, when they were making football games in order to play Blitz, they had to, it's over the top. So they used everything over the top. You know what I'm saying? Over the top body sizes, over the top language, over the top whatever. You know what I'm saying? That was the point of the game. That was the selling point of these games. It wasn't like this push towards realism now. It's cool, but it's like, all right, bro, like we want to be excited now. Like I want to like, I don't need to be preached to. I don't want to be told that I'm bad because I'm a man and I have to, I'm like, I don't care, bro. When I put on the next Call of Duty, okay, I'm not worried about how to be a man, okay?
I'm like saying don't put women in fighting games because they get hit.
Hell nah, bro. Dead or Alive is except for 6. 6 can go, but from Dead or Alive 1 to 5, that's the shit. Okay, you take women out of fighting games, shit, that you
boring.
Hella boring, bro. Like Chun-Li, what? Right? All you gonna have is nothing but tank. Like it's like if all fighting games consisted of nothing but Ryu, it would be shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people want to complain about, balance and stuff. I'm like, bro, like you can't balance a game.
The dudes even like I was like, yo. That whole thing with her, it just turned into something. And the problem is that you have people in the gaming community actually accept her and the motives that she was bringing. And I'm like, you're male bashing, which is stupid. Very. Number one, that is not women's empowerment. Does not mean to bash men.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all heard it here first.
Like women empowerment, I'll say it again, has nothing to do with, first of all, that'll be someone else's motive. Speaking from my people and my community, that's not what that's about.
Yes.
That's not what that's about. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen and done, is that in order for you to be empowered as a woman means that you have to bash. For example, just like Black empowerment does not mean that it is going against someone else's race that's not Black in order to empower us. Because that's when people want to flip stupidness like that. That's not what that means.
Thank
it's just
you.
like when people need to be represented or empowered. Let's say people who are less abled.
Mm-hmm.
They have some type. That doesn't mean people who are abled is being bashed because this person is not able to do something.
Yes,
so
facts.
People's logic is really warped, and at times I feel like I'm an alien because I'm like, what's going on?
You feel like an alien? Oh my god, I'm
like no. But that trickled down even into, for example, Mortal Kombat. It was Mortal Kombat X, and I'm looking at the women. Like, I'm a woman. I love my curves. Okay, I love how I'm shaped. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm just saying I love my curves and my femininity of my physique. Yeah. So why is it that when we talk about women empowerment, but then when I turn on and play a game because people want to go on this big ass campaign of, oh my god, being sexualized and all this other stuff. Yeah. Then I'm looking at the female character and she's shaped like a dude.
Bruh. Mortal Kombat 11 was so bad for that. I hated it. I couldn't.
That's because it starts seeping into that whole campaign about that. And I'm like, so it's wrong to be shaped like a woman now? Yeah. Is that so? It's wrong for me to be shaped like a woman. I should be shaped like a guy.
Dude, exactly. They're disrespecting. They're unintentionally disrespecting, or it could be intentional, whatever. But like they're unintentionally disrespecting you. Let me read this comment right quick. Nocturne says, "Can I say that in order to be empowered, you have to be prepared and not lose morale?" Yeah, that's true. That's exactly that's exactly. I agree with that. You can definitely say that. And I didn't like. That's why I didn't like MK11. I don't like MK11. Now the dudes look dope in MK11.
They improved MK11 because MKX, I was like, yo, y'all really doing this? We seen that in Uncharted.
Last of Us 2.
Neil Druckmann. I was like, yo, what is going on with you? Yeah, Last of Us 2.
That was trash.
Women that shaped like that, but it's like, are you trying to now? It's like now you trying to have this motive to like push that forward more, and and you have women who start supporting this. I'm like, was there a woman on the team that approved of this?
Ain't no woman on the team. I'm gonna tell you who did. I'm gonna tell you who did. Like the women that did approve of that were the ones that looked like that. Okay, it's self-inserts. Like I'm just saying. Like self-insert.
Like I said, there are women who are shaped like that, and that's fine because that's just how they are shaped. That's them. Everybody has different shapes. My thing is when it becomes like this motive to kind of shrink our femininity. Things.
Exactly.
Like that's just my thing. It's like now it's becoming a motive, and y'all women are agreeing for a man to make that choice with the whole structure of the character. Like, because what was it? It was Uncharted 4. We was playing multiplayer. We was like, wait a minute. We got pancakes now? Like,
wait a minute.
Like, yo.
Hell no.
A certain way, like Elena and everybody was still shaped. So we're not saying they are bodacious. They still had some type of shape of something, and they was just had the pancakes. Like, so everything was just pan. It was just and stuff. And it was like,
I'm like, nah, bro. Like, if that's the point of the game, right? And matter of fact, before I get to that point, let me. Super Kokujin says Rose just came out from Street Fighter 5. She's been my favorite Street Fighter character. I just bought Street Fighter 5 again after I dropped it over a year for her. That's saying something. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, like,
that's true.
The one thing I will say is when it's OD, like. What character? She's from is it Darkstalkers?
What, Morgan?
Not Morgan. It's the one who wears red. Her joints is hitting the ground.
Oh, Darkstalkers red. Damn. But like I'm
saying when it's OD, but I'm not over here paying no damn campaign because her titties is to the floor. Like, I don't got time for that. There's more important things to actually fight for than this character titties to the ground. Yeah. Like, and it's OD. It is OD.
Yeah.
Make me spot bulldog your head. Look at that fan service all the time. But I'm like, yo, Like, come on.
Some people, but you know what though? Like I've also seen, like if there's nothing, like I have no problem with it. Like people hate. That's why like games that tone it down, like games that are known for like Dead or Alive series, like Dead or Alive 6 is got because of the core value bullshit. They fucked themselves up and shot themselves in the foot because of that shit. Because they listen to people. And these are the people that don't even play games. Like I'm convinced that these people that complain about this shit don't really, don't play games at all. Like if I'm playing a game, the last thing I'm worried about is, you know, oh my God, is there a checklist? How many black people are in this game? How many women are in this game? How many you know, disabled people? How many this? How many? Like I'm not worried about that shit. And if that is the main focus of your game, then you're gonna take the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? You're taking the fun out of it. Dead or Alive died because they listened to people who don't play this shit. Okay? And make things even worse, the PC version, you can't even mod it.
It depends with that. Like if somebody wants to, for example, Tekken. Tekken for years did not have a black female. If y'all say Christy is black, I'm gonna smack y'all.
Well,
Christy's
then,
not black. So for years,
all right.
She's not.
I mean,
not black.
I mean, okay, go ahead. I'll let you have it. Go ahead. I'll let you think that. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, but
so, you know, we got Master Raven. We got Master Raven. We see always, like in fighting games, we see more diversity in fighting games than we do in other games. We see people from different walks of life, different accents, whatever the case may be. We normally see that in fighting games. So when other games come about, for example, like Overwatch, and be like, yo, what's up? Like, there's mad black women that play our game, but
oh Lord,
where's the sister at?
Oh Lord,
like,
here you go.
That's gonna be pointed out because it leaves room to ask the question on why. You know what I'm saying? It leaves room to ask the question on why is that. You know, we've seen Apex, you know, started off with 2 black women being in the game. Like, why does it always have to be a question to be posed if we live in this so-called global melting pot of things? So that's what I'm saying. Now, when people come in and start having their own motives with different things and they don't even play the goddamn game, that's when it starts to ruin stuff. But you have, these developers really have to take heed on who actually is their community. I've seen it with Destiny. Like, you have people complaining about things. I'm like, the stuff they're complaining about is because they're bad at the game. That too.
And I look, if they do complain they're bad at the game, I agree. Let me backtrack real quick because I got comments here. They're talking about Master Raven. Yes, Master Raven. There's 2 Ravens, right? So there's the OG Raven that appeared in, I think, Tekken 6.
Was it
6? Yeah, 6 was the first one. Was the first one he appeared in, right? And then by 7 he got replaced with Master Raven, which is the Raven's master. Now, one thing I didn't like about that dynamic is how they made how they painted when Master Raven came in. They made Raven look like he was incompetent, which goes on the whole, you know, men being incompetent thing. You know what I'm saying? They could have, you know, and I agree, they could have made them coexist in the same game.
I don't like that too.
Raven was in Tekken 5. Yeah, Raven. Tekken 5. Thank you, Drew. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought,
yeah, you're right, Drew. Thank you.
Became more part of the story
in 6. Yeah, he was just more involved in 6. And then they took him out in 7 because he failed the mission and replaced him with Master Raven, which the mission was supposed to take out Dragunov, but apparently the bitch is still there. Leroy's cool. Yeah, Bruce got replaced by Josie. Leroy is. Oof. I'm glad they nerfed the fuck out of him, man. He was
not nerfed. It don't matter.
Shit.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Yo, y'all can nerf him as much as y'all want. It does not, like, his characteristics is so versatile that that Wing Chun.
Yeah, indeed. I'm just saying. He got nerfed a little bit, and I'm happy about that. No, I'm glad they nerfed Fakum Ram. That mother. Oof. That mug.
Him too. I like the new characters.
Yeah.
So
All
I
of them
just
good.
didn't like when they tried to play Master Raven with Komitsu or whatever her name is. I was like,
What did they do to her? What do you mean? I'm confused.
You remember the when she got her trailer?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. That's right. Yeah. What did they have her try to fight her in the trailer? That's what it was, I think.
They did fight her, but she beat her so easily. Like, I was like,
well, they do that. They do that on purpose. They do that to. They do that to. I've noticed what they do when it comes to stuff like that is it's to advertise. It's to advertise the character. That's all it is. So convenient. It is. It's convenient because it. Trust me, okay. But because she's a ninja. Come on now. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I know it's kind of weird. I know it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but you gotta. You know, here's a glass of water. You know, I got a glass of water for you. You gotta swallow the. No, hey, Jack is my dude. Jack is the OG. But no, like that's all my thing is. It's like when it comes down to it, it's just that the motive. And that's what I'm getting into is that if you are going to be a gaming journalist, like I said, I want to see us win. Black people, I want to see us win. But as we got to do better. Yes, everybody else got to do better. But I'm looking more of on a lens with us. We have to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop this infighting between us. We got to stop this oh well, this person ain't black enough, or this person ain't this. Okay, well, how about we play together? Okay, you play fighting games, I play fighting games. Okay, let's put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want to, they don't want to play nobody in the games, but you want to sit up here and try to get somebody deplatformed because you know they'll beat your ass in Tekken, for example, since we brought it up. My thing is, if we're gonna do this stuff, we got to do it right. You know what I'm saying? And yes, there's people out there, there's people that hate us or or have whatever art they have against us. I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. I will never say that. What I'm saying is we're better than that. It's 2021. We have way more tools, way more access now than we have in the past, 50 plus years. So now let's, instead of us worrying so much about what happened in the past, okay, yes, we take the past and we learn from it. A lot of people are stuck there. Don't be stuck there. It's cool to learn from your past, but don't get stuck there. Don't stay bitter. Let's be better. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I 100% agree. And let's just make these, it could be small strides, some supporting one another, try and see what someone else is doing. If you are a larger content creator, a larger journalist, see what up and coming journalists, content creators may need help.
Please.
Something that you can help. Shoot, they could help you with something probably. Like, you never know.
Yep.
I met so many fantastic, people. I'm still going to support the people I see and doing cool things. There's so much talent. Understand, even within your own community, you can still learn from other people that are also outside of your community too.
Yes.
To collab with and do things with as well. But in the sake of trying to grow what we need to grow, because we see the disheartening things and that are very annoying. To say we are in 2021, that's where the narrative can be changed. Whatever projects you want to do, let people know the projects that you're doing, and don't be frugal with your talent. There's a lot of talent out there. A lot of you are talented. Shake that imposter syndrome. Imposter stuff. We all deal with it. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes we just need a little battery in our back here and there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, let's just do some awesome cool stuff together, and let's just get it popping and change things.
Thank you. Yeah, that's true. So Ms. REDinfamy, I got you. I know I have your YouTube up right now. I'm showing it off. Tell them where they can find you at before I end the call.
Word. Everything is REDinfamy across the board, even on the PlayStation and the Xbox, the Switch. You know, you're gonna have to DM you the Switch social security number.
Gotcha.
But everything else is REDinfamy across the board on all social medias. As far as my website, been trying to. So anybody out there that know how to fix websites, I've been trying to fix my website because I broke it and it's been down for some months now. So I've been trying to get that back up and running, but that is Geek Game Tight. And just like the discussion that I had chimed in and what LG was talking about, what hip hop had posed, the whole premise behind Geek Game Tight is to expose and showcase Black, Brown, Native geeks of all walks of life, what we're up to, what we're doing, the things that we like, and things that we have created. That's also why I made 2 series that has been a passion of mine, which is uncovering Black women in esports. There's so many of us there in the space, we're just not shown. And also Hidden Code, which shows a lot of Black, Hispanic, and Native innovators in the tech and gaming space, whether they're developers, writers, have different organizations. I have that as a series too, to just bring more exposure to people in this industry that are often marginalized. So those are the 2 things I've been working on.
Looking at right there. There you go, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you always. Thank you always for supporting. I really appreciate you.
Oh, indeed. And it's definitely, I'm glad to see both you and Hip Hop doing the thing. Shout out to him as well. Like I said, it's no like I mentioned when I mention y'all, especially when I mention y'all, it's no disrespect. Even if we may not 100% agree eye to eye on things.
I didn't know what was said. So
I know. You just came in and did your thing.
Came in and was like, "What's up?"
We talking.
I didn't know what was said, but that's always been my stance. Is let's do something to change things.
Indeed, that's where I'm at.
Expose one another in a positive way.
Indeed, and that's where we're at. But definitely, I want to also give a shout out to HipHopGamer as well. Y'all see him on the screen. Latest video that was about a couple of hours ago. MLB The Show. This man is doing things, man. I gotta connect with y'all, man, because I'm trying to get myself up there.
You're trying to connect when there's already a connection.
Oh yeah, you right. You know, I'm let me be fair, because like I said, I'm not sure. I'll be like, is it okay? I don't want to be rude, you know. I'm not trying to be.
That's the stuff I'm saying. Listen, y'all, this is for anybody.
All right.
If there's people that you want to work with, if there's people, I just always tell people, do not make things awkward and rude. This is for anybody.
Facts.
You can DM somebody and be like, hey, I would love to connect with you and love to chat. You can DM someone and say hi. You know, it's the salutation of something. We are human beings. There's people that have come into my DM like, yo, how you got it verified? I don't know you. Like, how did you get your partnership with Alien? I don't know you. Like, who can I contact? I don't know you. You didn't even say hi. How I could have had a bad day. Something could have happened. Like, I'm a human being.
First,
So the main thing is that we're humans. Of course, we're stuck on this. I remember, I forgot who said it. Somebody was, my homeboy Derek. Like, don't let Derek Wofford of High Point Gamer. Make sure y'all check out High Point Gamer.
Yeah.
He does stuff in esports as far as amplifying and getting more Black people into esports and stuff and helping out with that. But what he said, don't let this technology stuff dehumanize you.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like if we was in the street somewhere, like, yo, at an event, like, yo, how are you? Like, introduce yourself. Yeah. It's simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so simple conversation goes a long way. Yeah,
we know each other. Yes, we know each other. We've been in each other's Twitch stream. Like, just know, we already know each other. Like, yo, Brad, what's up? You know, I'm doing this and that, but y'all like boom.
Right.
We're human beings.
Right. I look. I ain't gonna lie though. I you know what? I do gotta hit up HipHopGamer because I'm trying to be a Logitech G because I'm looking at my headset, you know what I'm saying? My headset and my keyboard, my mouse. I'm serious. Like, I'm sitting there looking at them like, bro, they need to come holler at me. Be a G for real.
Like,
yeah, but no. What's up?
Yeah, we'll talk. Like, listen, we all humans. Just don't make it awkward. That's what I tell anybody.
Yeah, I feel that.
Make it awkward. Look at you awkward. That's
Right. Facts. Say, girl, let me get you on. I'm like, come on now. I hate when I be hating when dudes do that. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, and you know, like in the hip hop gonna be around the corner. You gonna have two people fighting for you. You gonna have hip hop, and then you gonna have me. I'm like, bro, leave her alone. She ain't about that. Leave her alone. The hip hop gonna be like, what's up, son? You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Shots fired. No,
he's not like that.
Hey, I gotta poke fun, man. It's all in love, bro.
I make fun of him too. So I make fun of him all the time. But yeah, we gotta get some gaming in.
Oh yeah, indeed. I know you looking forward to that. Oh yeah, thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I know you're looking forward to that the Streets of Rage 4 DLC. I am. I don't know if you are.
Streets of Rage 4. Yeah, I love Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 4 DLC. What's
TMNT. I can't wait till the Ninja Turtles come out.
Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtles. I can't wait for that.
I can't wait.
I'm really intrigued with Returnal because I love Metroid, and I feel like this Returnal game is giving me that Metroid vibe, but with some photorealism.
We gonna see, cause you can't replace Metroid now. You can't
replace Metroid, but goddamn it, Nintendo is taking too long.
Yeah, and we can't get a Castlevania cause Konami fucked up. Or we can get a Bloodstained though. We can get Bloodstained.
Yeah, they got the Bloodstains and stuff like that. And I can't wait for Biomutant. I had a chance to play that game some years ago at PAX. So Biomutant I'm excited for, and you already know I'm excited for Guilty Gear.
Oh yes. I gotta get into that.
And Back 4 Blood.
Okay, got you. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I definitely wanted to say thank you for coming on. Definitely appreciate you taking the time to come in. We'll definitely talk. Because I did have some questions about like potential sponsorships, because I was just talking to some people in my Discord about my server about that, trying to see what I need to do to start pushing myself toward that route. You know what I mean? Because like I was like, I got the products here, and I'm like, I bought these, and I'm like, come on now, I should be, and I got the numbers, and I do music, so I'm like, this should be. I mean, I should be doing something. I'm like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Listen, I say the same thing to myself. Like I said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
I was just talking to someone earlier. Like, listen, we all here. We need to help each other and do whatever we do. Shoot, we all need help. Make this like how it was back in the days. Okay?
Indeed,
it's a village.
Indeed, I agree. But all right, I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, and if you don't mind sticking on for a little bit, I'll hit you back up in a little bit.
Oh.
All right, y'all. That is REDinfamy. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I greatly appreciate y'all. I really do. Hold up 1 second. Let me fix something right quick. Let me fix it. There we go. All right. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. I totally was unexpected to have REDinfamy in the call, but we did it. We made it happen. And thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Comments below. Just Claudine, thank you for coming by. Disparity, always good to see you. Dark Riddler as well. Miss K, miss your face. Nocturne, welcome in. Thank you. Drew, the homie, appreciate you guys. And Super Kokujin, one of the first one in, and just adding into the conversation, as well as Andrew Alliance Extra, King Kachi. I hope all is well with you. Keep up the good work. 100. All I really know is 100. Nothing less. My server. All right, I'm gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be nice and open up my server for a few. Let me see. Expires. Y'all got 1 hour. All right, let me generate a link here. It's going to expire in an hour. If y'all not in here, get in here. That's the server, the Dynasty Network server. It's in process. It's not the biggest, but we working there. We getting there. All right. Thank you, Dark Gorilla. Much appreciated. But like I said, we got to get over it. Got to get over that victim mentality. We are not victims. 2021. We doing things. We moving on, making things happen. You feel me? And guys, be sure to sub for more. I want to do more stuff like this. I'm gonna have even just days where we just chilling out. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch tonight. I might. Don't know. Alright. But if y'all ain't in that Discord server yet, y'all got an hour. Get up in there. Alright. After that hour, that's it. I'm serious. I don't play with my babies, man. I don't play. Oh man, Nocturne, thank you coming for everybody. Did I miss anybody? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Of course, shout out to HipHopGamer, REDinfamy, and I'll be catching you guys on the next time. Peace and God bless.
The Dynasty